Hi, welcome back to my shop. It is freezing here. I've got maker friends in Canada and Minnesota and areas where it's negative something, what we like to call too damn cold to be outside. But here in Maryland, you know, when you get in the teens and the single digits, it's freaking cold. So to combat that a little bit down in the shop, we're watching surfing. Because let's be honest, summer's not that far away, right? Anyway, let's get talking about the project. Who cares about the weather? One of the first woods I ever worked with when I bought my first lathe. One was curly maple and the other was apple wood. And it smelled so good in my shop. We had some summer storms here about a year ago, and one of my friends actually lost one of his apple trees. I love the rings on this. What's really cool about it though is it's got this fracture here. I've always wanted to try a resin wood hybrid mock-up for a mug. So that's what we're gonna try and do here. I don't know, like all my projects, who knows if this is gonna work? We're gonna put some resin in here and then we're gonna turn it as a mug. Can't stop. Let's get started. Oh, surf's up.
Yeah, let's go!
So it's the next day. I came and I checked on the resin last night. I had to pour some more in due to, I guess, compression, it getting pushed into the fibers of the wood. There's still some space, but I think there's enough here to do the muff. Let's get it on the lathe. Let's round it off. Let's see where we're at. And then if I got to put some more resin, I'll just put it back in the pressure pot and we'll keep moving forward.
Yeah, let's go!
Okay, a lot of things have been happening with this mug. We took care of the fracture, as we showed, and when I was turning on the lathe, it was getting pretty warm. I had trouble controlling the speed on the lathe because it's belt driven, right? And so I decided I would give it a shot, maybe on my drill press. And that just created a lot of torque. So I've got a lot of cracks, including this one here. These have gotten bigger. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. I've got poly filler coming for, I was gonna do this anyway. I've got poly filler coming for the resin, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Stonecoat's Art Coat and create a paste. Fill all these in, get it on the lathe, and see if I can't save it. Either way, all these fractures fill in with resin is gonna be really, really good looking. And they'll be structurally secure, so it won't be a problem. Totally unrelated though, and uberly cool, Journey Radio on Pandora. I mean, I'm not sponsored, but if you're a child of the 80s, this is like couple skate radio. that's a wrap. It's a project. We survived. I made it. And oh my Lord, am I in love with this. This came out so much better than I thought it would. I love, cannot say it enough, love this. This is just amazing. One of the things I love the most about it though is check this out. It's translucent, right? You can actually see through the resin. This worked out so well and I'm so excited with this and cannot wait to give this to its owner. A couple things I learned about doing this project that I'm going to take away from it is, number one, I need to learn how to sharpen my Forstner bits. Would have made this go a lot better. Number two, and probably ridiculous on some standard, was I realized in the edit when I said I was using the art coat from Stonecoat countertops, I did, but I used their casting epoxy hardener. I'm not sure that that made a difference because this obviously worked. But I used the wrong hardener with the resin and didn't realize it till edit. That's just, yeah, whatever. Details, right? But this was a great project. I really enjoyed making this, so much so that I think I'm going to do this going forward instead of all wooden mugs. I mean, I'll get back to my roots. I'll still make some mugs. The Gryffindor mug came out amazing and that was awesome. But these are just, yeah, the possibilities with this are endless. Considering making a couple of these, throwing them up on the web, putting them for sale, let me know what you think. Would you be willing to buy one? Maybe I'll make a special limited edition run of these. I don't know. Either way, thanks for coming along for the journey. Thanks for supporting my channel. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And most importantly, throw some comments down there. Tell me what you think about the channel, about the project, things you'd like to see me do. I've got a long project list that I'm getting ready to work on, and I'm going to be upping my videos. And I'm really excited that you're along for the ride. So we'll see you next time. Thanks.